As usual, I'll offer any pose that you feel comfortable starting with, but if you're not sure what pose to start in, let's come into Supta Baddha Konasana. So come onto your backs. Julie's very playful this morning. And just bring the soles of your feet together to touch, and then just spread your knees wide. And we're focusing on the gut, on the belly. So just right hand on the belly, left hand on your heart, and just close your eyes and just start to follow your breath. Just notice what's happening. All the moms out there, give yourself a big dose of gratitude for all your sacrifice, dedication to your families, especially in these times if you're home with little ones, homeschooling. Give yourself a hug. You deserve it. My sister's home with three grandchildren, homeschooling all three. So many others that we hear stories about. I don't know how you do it. Don't know how you do it. God bless you. Just notice your breath, and notice if you have a bit of a pit in your stomach, a bit of anxiety. I'm definitely feeling that with this idea of opening up, but still uncertain. So I think you have that little bit of an uneasy feeling in your belly. Hopefully we get rid of that this morning. And start to fill the belly, fill the chest, fill your throat, feel your collarbone spread as you pull that air into your body. And maybe set an intention now for your practice. And then maybe your intention is to, as a group intention, just allowing yourself the freedom from what's happening around us. It's got so much control over us. Maybe this morning's practice is to free yourself from that and just be okay with what is and meet yourself where you're at. Just keep coming to your mat and allowing yourself to get that big dose of wellness. So to increase the length of your inhales, and find that small pause at the top. A little breath retention. Not too excessive, and then exhale slowly through the nose. And then a very slight pause at the bottom, a very natural pause. Inhale, fill up. Pause at the top. And then slow exhale to the bottom. Slight pause at the bottom. Let's do that one more time together. Inhale deeply. Pause. Exhale slowly. Slight pause. And then start to come into just a natural, spontaneous breath. Just a few more breaths here. And then slowly start to bring your knees in toward your chest. Take your hands behind your knees and let's rock ourselves 5 times. We'll take 5 spinal rocks. Nice little massage. Maybe a smile while you do this, playful, childlike. Just rocking up and back. And then finally make your way up into a nice easy seat. And then come right into a table. So I'll be using blocks for this, for most of my practice, just for the sake of my shoulder. It's a lot less tension and pressure on my right shoulder. And from your table, simply lift your chin, lift your tail. Exaggerate this. Push the earth away. Move your shoulders away from your ears. And then maybe wag your tail a bit. And then slowly, slowly push the earth away. Articulate this from your pelvis first. Pull the navel into the spine. So my back isn't moving. My spine is still in cow posture. And then to come into my cat, I pull the navel in and up. Pubic bone lifts. And then I start to undulate through the spine, the neck. Finally, chin tucks into the chest. Pause. And then maybe a little side to side movement through the upper body. It's very subtle. So not quite sexy cat-cow. We'll get there. Slowly, slowly start to, from the pelvis first, start to lift the tail, drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin, smile, hi moms. A little wag of the tail. Let's do that again. Come into cat posture with the rounding of the lower spine first. So simply pubic bone lifts, navel draws in and up, upper back starts to round, feel that energy. Drop the head, drop the chin, keep pushing the earth away, almost as if you're going to lift yourself right off your mat. Pause. And just a subtle shift into the left shoulder, right shoulder. Keep pushing the earth away. Come back into neutral. And come into a neutral spine. Take your right leg extended back, take your left arm, reach it forward. Lift your right foot. Good. So an extension of cat and cow, except we're lifting with the extension of the arm and the leg. And then we exhale, we round, we draw in. Try to bring your elbow a little further toward your belly button. And then inhale, lift. Find that essence of your cow posture. And then exhale, round, find cat. Inhale, lengthen, get long, get tall. Exhale, round. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Very deliberate. Maybe exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen 1 last time. Good. Keep your right leg lifted. Take your left hand to the earth or a block. So this is this modified chaturanga. We're going to keep the left knee down, right leg is lifted, and start to lower your chin and your chest to the earth. Pause. Push the earth away. Start to pull your right knee to your nose, round your upper back. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Bend the elbows, lower slowly, chin and chest to the earth. Pause. Push the earth away. This is your exhale. Round, pull the knee to the nose. 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen right leg back. Lift, lower your chin and chest. Pause. Exhale, round. Good. And then we'll come back into your neutral table. Take your left leg, extend it back, reach the right arm forward. Good. Start to push the earth away. Try to get a little bit more height. And then start to exhale, round. Pull that elbow, right elbow, in toward your navel. Inhale, lengthen, and then lift. Exaggerate the lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, get long and lift. Exhale, round, get small. Good. Again, inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Keep your left leg lifted, right hand to the block. That modified chaturanga. Slowly lower your chin and chest, lift your left leg to the earth. Left heel, pause. Push the earth away. Exhale, round, left knee to the nose. Inhale, lengthen. Lift, lower chin and chest. Exhale, push the earth away, round. 1 more. Lengthen. Lower slowly. Control. Push the earth away. And then round. Good. Come into your neutral table. And then start to create a little bit of movement in a cat and cow. Exaggerated, sexy cat and cow. Just letting go. Letting go. Maybe just a simple shift side to side. Maybe circling back toward the heels. Circling forward into the hands and the wrists. Close your eyes. And then just start to go in. Just feel. So if you're listening to your gut, right? Your gut instinct. What do you need right now? Just listen. And focus on your belly, right? All the area around your navel. Just focus on that. Feel that movement. Right, this is preparing for our twist. So start to articulate from the belly. Come into a neutral table. And then just sit back on your heels. Some of you might need a towel. If you have any knee issues, you can sit on a block here, or you can put a towel or a blanket behind your knees and sit on that. That takes a lot of pressure off the knees. Nice big stretch in the quadricep. Reach your arms up to the sky. Reach up a little taller. And then breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Start to twist to your right. Left tricep comes across right thigh. Hands to heart center. And breathe. For 5. For 4. 3. For 2. One more big breath in. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And then come back to center. Reach your arms back up to the sky. Look up. Open the arms wide. And lower your hands by your side just for a moment. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And start to twist to your left. Prepare. Inner thighs touching. Right tricep comes across left thigh. And breathe. For 5. For 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Another breath in. Big breath out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Look up. And then release. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, open the arms wide. Slowly lower your fingertips to the earth. We're going to do that one more time. Not as long, maybe 2 or 3 breaths on each side. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. And start your twist as you come down. Bringing your chest to your thumbs. One more breath in here. And then release. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take that twist to the left last time here. One more big breath in. And then exhale, release. Good. Reach your arms up to the sky one last time. And then open the heart wide. Maybe just bend the elbows, right? Goalpost, arms look up, heart lifting. And then lower your fingertips to the earth. Let's come into downward facing dog. Right into down dog. So I'll offer this again. If you have pressure, any unnecessary discomfort in your shoulders, your wrists, hamstrings might be super tight, hands on blocks is magic. And you start to pedal into the feet. And then come back to the belly, right? So we're going to focus on the belly, like I said in this practice. Start to draw your navel in and up. Notice how that lifts your head. Starts to lengthen through the arms, through the upper body. But let's take the right leg up to the sky. Keep lifting a little higher, lift a little higher. Bend the knee, peel the hip open. Maybe tented fingers on the right hand. And then very slowly, right knee, left tricep touch. Inhale, reach that right leg back up to the sky, bend the knee. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Try to touch. One more time, reach back, bend and open. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Take it back up to 3-legged dog.
And then slowly float your right foot between your hands. And just pause here for a moment. Take your right knee over your right heel and slowly drop your left knee down toward the earth. Reach your arms up to the sky. Now some of you might stay right here. Some of you might bring your hands to your heart or take the bind behind you, palms pressing, fingers are interlaced, knuckles pressing down toward the earth, heart lifting. Try to lift your right heel if possible. Just notice the difference. It'll give you more space and more openness in the left hip flexor. And then try squeezing your left glute to get even more height. So you're trying to push the earth away from you with your left shin. Pushing a little deeper. Inhale, reach your arms back up to the sky. Bring your hands to your heart center, twist to your right. Start with the knee down twist to start with. For me, this is even more challenging than having the left knee lifted. Some of you might tuck your left toes and simply lift your left knee. Three more breaths there. One more big breath in. And then exhale, slowly lower your left knee. Reach your arms back up to the sky. Good. And then exhale, hands to the earth or blocks, lengthen your right leg. Half splits. And then maybe massage some length into that right leg by pulling, drawing your right hip back, maybe dropping the toes off to the right. Heart reaching toward the right toes. So many times we stay in these poses and we just wait, right? We just pause. Nothing's really happening, right? We're uncomfortable with the sensation, so we stay in a place that is sort of neutral, right? We're just waiting for the next pose. Instead, add movement. Create the sensation. Look for different edges. Now, keeping your left hand on the earth, take your right arm and reach it up toward the sky. Breathing. Right side of the chest, reaching up, 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 up. Big breath in. Stay here for the exhale. Inhale. Twist a little deeper. One more breath in. Exhale, come back to center. So I'm going to come into side plank from here. I'm going to spin my left foot back. I'm going to bring my left hand to the earth. Right arm reaches the sky. Now you might stay right here, maybe lift the right foot, maybe even take the bind of the right foot. Some of you might push the earth away with your left hand and lift your left knee. And bring your left knee to your left tricep and pause for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your left knee. Pivot back toward the front of your mat. Step back to three-legged dog. Right leg reaches up to the sky. And then lower your right foot to the earth. Let's take the left leg way up high. Left knee, right tricep touch. Three-legged dog, bend the knee, peel your hip open. Maybe tented fingers on the left hand. And then exhale, left knee, right tricep touch. Again, take it up high, bend that knee, peel open. Elbow to knee, try to touch, pause. Take it back up high one more time. And then float your left foot between your hands. Pause here, just setting up the foundation for the next few poses. Left knee sits over left heel. And then lower your right knee to the earth, reach your arms up high. Again, some of you might stay here lifting, reaching to the sky. Some of you might take the hands at the lower back. Press the palms together, interlace the fingers, and drop your knuckles toward the earth. Lift the left heel. And just be. Push in a little bit deeper, just a little. Again, constantly moving with the breath. As subtle as those movements are, notice the opening and the ease in the pose. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take the twist to the left. Right tricep comes across left thigh. Again, you might stay here with the knee down. Really focusing on the twist. Focusing on your gut. So all these twists, just focusing on this clarity, right? Coming back to your gut instinct, being clear in your body and your mind. Maybe tuck your right toes and lift your right knee. If that's too much, drop that knee back to the earth. 3 more breaths. 2. Big breath in. And then exhale, slowly come back to center. Good. We're going to come into that side plank. So my right knee is on the earth. I'm going to kick my right leg back like a kickstand. Left leg extends out toward the front of my mat. And maybe left arm reaches the sky, left leg lifts. Maybe take the bind of the left foot. Some of you might extend that left leg back, push the earth away with your right hand, and lift the right knee. Pull the right knee into the tricep. Left arm reaches the sky. For 5, 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Good. Slowly pivot toward the front of your mat. Tuck your right toes. Take your left leg up to the sky for your leg to go. And then lower your foot, coming right back into down dog. Good. You can either stay in down dog for 5 breaths, stay in down dog, or maybe drop down to your shins, maybe child's pose, and just check in. And noticing the feeling around your belly. Maybe the anxiety, stress, uncertainty just melting away. Come back to your breath. Good, and then very slowly, let's come right back into downward facing dog. From down dog, we're going to work on just a few sun A's before we start to really get into our flow. I like to call these fun A's. So if you have a variation of a sun A that you enjoy, please, I encourage you, especially in these times where we're so restricted, right? Being told what to do, how to live, how to interact with others. Be playful in your practice. So let's take a traditional sun A to start. Simply tiptoe your feet to your hands. Again, I encourage you to add movement, pulses, right? Take a look at your knee, take your time. Inhale, halfway lift. Push the earth away, lengthen. Maybe lengthen and round the upper back. Maybe tuck your chin to your chest and lift your heels. Big breath in here. Fold on an exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Reach up. Let's come into gold post, arms opening now. So pulling the shoulder blades back and just draping them over your spine. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, reach out, fold in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to plank pose. So I'm going to take that modified chaturanga that we did earlier in our practice. I'm lowering my knees. Some of you might keep both feet on the earth and just lower slowly. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Slowly tiptoe your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Moving through with breath. Now inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart opens. Inhale, reach the sky. Smile at the sun. Exhale, fold over your thigh. Inhale, halfway lift. Push the earth away, lift the heels. Exhale, plank pose. Chaturanga if you choose. I'll take the modified chaturanga. My left knee is down. My right leg reaches the sky. Chin and chest to the earth. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Together, let's do this. Inhale. Lion's breath out. Exhale. Ha. Inhale. Exhale. Come on, all you mothers out there that are cooped up, homeschooling kids. Big inhale. Lion's breath out. Exhale. Ha. That was for you, Lauren Arcabucci. Here we go. Tiptoe your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Maria, I can see you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up with enthusiasm. Open, exhale. Inhale, reach up, fold in half. Inhale, push the earth away. Exhale, chaturanga. Again, modified, any version you'd like. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Big breath in. Lion's breath out. Ha. Inhale, lift your heels. Step, jump, float, or fly to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold, exhale. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, open the arms wide. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, push everything away. Exhale, plank pose. Chaturanga, if you choose. Inhale, dog. Exhale, down dog. I know someone out there wants this one more time. Is it Angela Schmidt, maybe? Let's see. Inhale, lift your heels high, bend your knees, step, jump, float, fly to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Any version, any way, your path. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Breathe. Walk your hands back toward your feet. If you have a block, take a block with you. Take the block between your thighs if you have that block. Inhale, reach up. Chair pose. Sit a little deeper. Lift your heels. Try to lift the bathroom muscles in and up. And keep that. Try to sustain that. And focus on inhaling, extending the belly. Exhaling, draw the navel to the spine and create both locks at the same time. But keep the bathroom muscle pulled in and up. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach up, lose the block. Exhale, fold in half. Walk your hands forward. Plank pose, vinyasa. Let's meet up and down dog. From downward facing dog, here we go. Let's float. Take the right leg up to the sky. Right knee, right tricep. We're not twisting this time. Right knee, right tricep. Touch. Press back up to the sky. Again, right knee, right tricep. Some of you might take the arm balance right away. Inhale, reach up. One more. Exhale. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, float your right foot between your hands. Drop your left foot flat. Reach the arms behind you like airplane wings. Feel the edge of the left foot. It's so easy to push into that right foot and only focusing on that foot. Push the weight back. Pull into the edge of the left foot. Push the big toe in the left foot into the earth as you reach your arms up to the sky. Warrior one. And then just pulsing the left side of your torso forward. Just keep pushing forward. Reaching up. Maybe goalpost arms if that feels better in the shoulder. That definitely feels better in my shoulder. So if you feel like there's something that's taking you out of this experience, adjust, modify. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Frame your front foot. Maybe heel toe the left foot forward slightly. Draw the right hip back. Lots of ways to come into this shape. Some of you might be folding right over that thigh, right? Bringing your nose or your chin all the way down to your shin. Maybe your heart reaching gives you the sensation that you're looking for. Keep your left hand on the inside of the right foot, and then start to bring the right arm up to the sky. We're just going to open this up. So in this pose, my left heel wants to lift. I'm allowing it to lift. I'm not fighting that. Breathe. Try to straighten the legs, pulling the kneecaps up into the quadriceps as you draw that right hip back a little further. And then very slowly, now we're going to bring this right into revolved half moon. Take the block or your left hand forward slightly. Lift your left heel, start to lift the toes slowly. And then lengthen both legs. Push the earth away with the right foot. Press your left heel or your left toes back. More length. A little deeper breath. Two more breaths here. Now very slowly, we're going to bring the left knee in toward the nose. Stay with me. I'm going to bring this right into another balance pose. I'm going to take your right fingertips and peace fingers and grab onto the left big toe. Start to make your way up to standing slowly, 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 slowly. Maybe pausing right there or extend the left leg forward. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Breath in together. And then exhale. Stay with me here. Stay with me. Stay with me. Come back into a standing split. This is just a simple transition. We're coming into half moon pose. Right hand forward of the right toes. Left arm reaches the sky. Push the earth away. The right foot. Left heel extending, reaching toward the back of the room. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. And then 1. Slowly bend into the right knee. Lower your left foot, warrior 2. And just pulse into this. So you're pulsing the right shin forward. Maybe heel toe the left foot back. Open it up. More breath. Extending, reaching, opening, heart opening. Start to lengthen your right leg. You're coming into Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. All 10 toes pivot to the left side of your mat. Reach up high to the sky. And then exhale, start to reach out. Heels out, toes in, hands reaching, flat back, pause. And then very slowly fold fingertips to the earth. Playful in this pose, right? Maybe some movement side to side. Lengthening. Start to get it a little deeper. Drop the crown of the head down toward the earth. My shoulder's not quite ready for headstands, but feel free. Pulsing here is nice. If you're very tight in your hamstrings, your glutes, lower back, soft bend in the knees and little pulsing is really nice here, opening up that fascia, heating up the fascia, allowing that muscle to really lengthen and engage. So the fascia is just wrapping around the muscle, and if it's tight, the muscle can't expand, can't do its job. Good. Push the earth away with your fingertips, come into a flat back. Come into Skandasana to the back of the mat, left foot, sit into your left heel. Hands might come to heart center. This is a nice pulse as well. So just lifting and lowering, 5, 4, if you feel for it, 3, 2, 1, sit a little bit deeper. Good. Now very slowly, we're going to frame the front foot and make our way into a standing split. Very slowly, stay low. Bend the right knee, pivot onto the ball of the left foot, and then float into a standing split. And breathe. Now slowly, like we did with our standing leg raise, we're going to bring the left knee in toward the nose. Pause. Start to make your way to standing. Take your left leg over your right, bring your hands to heart center, or take your left arm underneath your right arm. I'm not ready for that yet. Due to my shoulder. So my hands stay at heart center, and I come into eagle. Pulling everything into the center line. So the inner thighs are squeezing together. Try to find equal pressure between the bind of the legs and the bind of the hands. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Another big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reach up with the arms, lower your left foot to the earth. Good. Chair pose. This time, bring the big toes together to touch and sit low. Bring the inner thighs to touch. Good. Bring your hands into your heart center. Take a twist to the right, left tricep across right thigh. And then bring your thumbs to the center of your chest. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Another big breath in. And then exhale, fold. Ha. Step back, plank pose. And then choose your unique path to downward facing dog. Take your left leg up to the sky. Left knee, left tricep. Try to touch. Take it slow. Inhale, reach it back up. Maybe even open up that hip if that feels good. Left knee, left tricep, touch. One more, reach up high. Open wide. Left knee, left tricep. Inhale, reach it up, 3-legged dog. And then float your left foot between your hands, drop your right foot flat. So again, building the foundation for the next few poses. Push into that left heel and then drive into the edge of the right foot. Reach your arms behind you. Try to pull your belly off your thigh, so you're not putting any weight, extra weight. You're using your core to hold yourself up. Push the ball and the big toe of the right foot into the earth as you reach up high. And again, now pulsing the right side of the torso forward. Right? So this idea of squaring the hips, it's not natural, right? Not in this pose. The idea is to spin that quadricep forward as best you can. Pull the right kneecap up into the quadricep and reach up. Maybe go opposed arms. Maybe pulse into the left foot. For 3. For 2. Feel the feet. Feel the feet. It's important. The edge of the right foot. Feel it. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Let's come into pyramid pose. Lengthening the left leg. Maybe heel toe the right foot forward slightly. This is one of those poses. There's usually a dramatic difference in the left and the right side. For me, there certainly is. And if that's the case, embrace that, right? Don't judge it. Embrace it. My right side just needs a little more TLC than the left. So on this side, my chest can start to float down. My chin can start to float down toward the earth. Good. When we start to work this into a triangle pose, revolve triangle, take the right hand forward or the block forward and just start to open that. Left arm reaches the sky. So right arm forward, instead of being right inside of that foot, what that allows you is a little bit more core, so you're softer in the right hand. I didn't offer that on the other side, but if you would like to try that. And for me, this offers me the ability to drop my right heel to the earth. I'm a little longer in the shape. And then my left hip draws back. So to pull the left kneecap up into the quadricep. If that doesn't work for you, put a soft bend in the left knee. Feel the twist in the belly. Good. Another big breath in. Twist a little deeper on the exhale. Good. Let's take this into the balance pose, revolve half moon. So I'm going to take the block a little further forward. Start to lift the right toes. Left arm reaches the sky. Let's take 4 more breaths. Press that right heel back. Try to lift the right leg up a little higher. It's not important, but if you want to flirt with an edge, that's an edge, right? Push the earth away from you with your left foot, your left leg, pushing out of that left hip. Right? So you're not settling into it. You're pushing away, getting long the left side. And then slowly lower your left hand. Take the block of the earth. Take your hand forward of that left foot, coming into half moon pose. Right arm reaches toward the sky. Here we go. We're going to take this into that standing leg raise. I know I did it out of order, but that's okay. Take your right hand to the earth. Draw your right knee to your nose. Take your left peace fingers, grab your right big toe. Pause. And then slowly make your way up to standing. And then some of you might just stay right here or maybe just grab onto the knee. Right? Some of you might have it available to you to extend your right leg. Take your right arm back. So balance, I mentioned this a few sessions ago. Balancing for me these days has been really difficult with my shoulder rehab. Some days better than others. The balance is off because I'm so focused on rehabbing my shoulder. I'm not focusing on my legs and my lower body as much. Good. Let's come back to center. Let's come into a standing split. Take your hands to the blocks, take your right leg up to the sky. Good, let's come into half moon pose one more time. Just as a transition into warrior 2, right arm reaches the sky. Good. Bend into your left knee, right foot drops flat. Warrior two. And then pulse into that left foot. Good. Feel the edge of the right foot. So I'm going to heel to my right foot back just slightly. You get a little deeper. So, we come to our mats, we have this expectation that it should be better than the previous practice. It should look a certain way. That's setting yourself up for failure. And it's not always pretty, and you have to be okay with that, because tomorrow you might have the best practice of your life, and the next day it all falls apart and you just can't figure out why. Don't try to figure it out. Let it be. Start to lengthen the left leg. Pivot the toes. We're coming back into Prasarita. Heels out, toes in, arms reach. And then exhale, reach forward, pause. Flat back, long spine. Tail reaching back, fingers reaching forward, and then slowly float your fingers to the earth. Impulse. Into the right foot. Into the left foot. And then start to drop in a little deeper. Crown of the head dropping. Reaching down toward the earth. Start to lift the tail up a little higher, crown of the head dropping a little lower. Start to bring the fingertips to the earth. Come to a flat back plank. And we're going to sit into the right heel for Skandasana. Sit into that right heel. Left leg is long. Hands on the earth for support if you need it. And little pulses if that feels good. So you're lifting out of the right heel and then lowering. And you can do that with breath. So the inhale brings you up slightly. Exhale, get a little heavier in your body. Good. Here we go. We're going to start to pivot toward the front of our mat, making our way into a standing split. So slowly push the earth away with the right foot. Pivot onto the ball of the right foot. Lift the right leg up high. Start to pull the right knee into the nose. We're going to come up to stand and come into that eagle pose. See if my left side cooperates with me now. Bring that right knee across the right leg over the left. Maybe hands to heart center or right arm under left. And breathe. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Big breath in together. Exhale. Inhale, lower your right foot, reach your arms up to the sky. Chair pose. Big toes touch. Inner thighs squeeze. Hands to heart center. Twist to your left. Another breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale. And then exhale, fold. Step back, plank pose. And then choose your path to downward facing dog. You choose. Chaturanga, not chaturanga. And then drop to your knees from here. And then start to make your way onto your seat. And then from your seat, we're going to come right onto our backs. Good. Send your legs up to the sky. Cradle your head in your hands. We're going to lower the right leg. Now you can have that right heel hover, or you can drop it down to the earth, right? You choose. You can change it through this next sequence. I'm going to take the right elbow to the inside of the left thigh. Good. As you bring your shoulder blades back down toward the earth, lower your left heel to a hover. Take your left foot back up to the sky as you take your right elbow to the inside of the left thigh. Good. Here's 3.
4, 5. Use your breath. Exhale. 6, 7. We're going to 15. 8. Touch. Make the connection. 8. 8. Did I say 8 already? 9. That was a Mother's Day gift, by the way. 10. Here we go. Let's count it down. 5. Come on, let me hear you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. And a little rock side to side. Nice work, everyone. Here we go. Legs up to the sky. We'll take this right over to the other side. Cradle your head in your hands. Lower your left heel. Bring your left elbow to the inside of the right thigh. Try to make the connection. Try to touch. Good. As you come back to center, lower your right heel and come back up. 2. Use breath. 3 on the exhale. 4. Twist. 5. 6. 7. 7. 7. Was I stuttering? Sorry. 8. 9. 10. Here we go. Count it down together. Here we go. 5. I hear you. 4. Louder. 3. 2. 1 more. Lift, 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 lift. Good. And bring the knees. Little rock side to side. Right. Cradle your head in your hands. Bring both feet up to the sky. We'll just do 5 of these. Don't panic. Lower your heels. Maybe they touch the earth. Maybe they hover. Lift them back up. Bring your knees to your knees and elbows to touch. Lower slowly. Lift. 2. 3. 4. 4. 4. Did I say 5? 5. Here we go. 5. Boom. Knees to the chest. Yeah, good job. Lower your feet to the earth. Let's come into bridge pose. Nice easy bridge. And just lift the hips. Drop the hands down and walk your shoulder blades in. Keep pushing the hips up. Push the feet not only down, but forward. Forward. And try to squeeze your glutes. I want you to squeeze your glutes. Usually we'll tell you to try to relax your glutes. I'm going to do the opposite. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze to get more height. Push deliberately in and away from the earth with your feet, and then lift a little higher. Move your chin away from your chest. Squeeze your glutes a little tighter. Big breath in, and then exhale slowly. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Cradle your head in your hands. You want to take the left elbow to the right knee. Left elbow, right knee. Try to touch. And then lower slowly. Keep that right hip open though. Try not to let the knee come closer to your torso. Move it further away. Right. Twist. Exhale, twist. Inhale as you lower the shoulder blades. Exhale, twist. Let's do 3 more. 1. Make the connection. 2. 1 more. I just heard Robin swear at me. I know she hates this stuff. Lower your feet to the earth. Good. Come back into bridge pose. Press your hands down. Push the earth away. So build the foundation slowly. Start to walk the shoulder blades in. Maybe tickle your heels with your fingertips. And again, very deliberate action here. Pushing the feet down and away. Feel the opening in the thighs and the hip flexors. Now start to squeeze the bum. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze. Notice the sensation. Breathe and keep pushing away. Push. Use those feet. Push. 2 more. 1 more breath in. And then lower slowly on the exhale. Good. This time take the left ankle over the right thigh. Cradle your head in your hands and take the right elbow all the way over to the left knee as best you can. Try to make the connection. Touch. And then lower. Bring it up. Touch. Good. Keep that left knee moving away from you. Try not to bring it in closer. Good. Let's do 2 more like this. Exhale. Exhale. And then lower slowly. Good. Take the soles of the feet to the sky. Last little bit of core work, right? Sweet, juicy stuff is right around the corner. Last little set here. Cradle your head in your hands. Lower both heels either down to the earth or to a hover. Lift up high. Try to touch the knees and the elbows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. I'm not even going to mess with you. 9. 1 more. Happy Mother's Day. There you go. Let's rock ourselves up to a seat. And then from that seat, extend your legs out in front of you. It makes it easy forward fold. Reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, reach forward for the toes. We need to grab onto the toes. Pull your heart forward. So if you grab onto your feet, pull your heart forward and try to drop your hamstrings in toward the earth. And then start to drop the crown of the head, or the forehead down toward the earth. The intention is to just lower the head, right? Getting closer to the intention is not, or the goal is not to touch the earth with your head, right? That's the intention. You're just moving in that direction. So, if we say the word goal and we say the goal is my forehead should touch a block with the earth, and you're not even close, you're going to be very frustrated. But if your intention is just to move toward the earth to whatever degree, it just feels better, right? And slowly release. Let's take the left foot over the right thigh. Come in for a nice easy twist. And then start to hug the left shin in, take your left fingertips back. You get tall, Pull your right toes toward your nose and press your right hamstring down. So very deliberate here. That's it. That's it, good. A little more of a twist, a little more length in the spine as you look over your left shoulder. Good, and then start to release. Now there's a sweet little arm balance here if you like. I don't think I'm ready for it with my shoulder, but I'll just show you. You'll take both hands, it's a counter twist. Take both hands to the right side of the body, sit in to the hands, and then bring your inner left thigh to your left tricep, and then lift yourself off the earth. My right shoulder cannot handle that, so I'm not even going to try, but I just want to offer that for those of you who have been practicing that, especially after Patrick's class 2 weeks ago. Go ahead and come back to center. Extend your legs. Let's take that right over to the other side. So right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Hug the right shin with the left arm. This time, right arm reaches back. Fingertips pressing into the earth, and then push away. And then again, pull the left toes toward the nose. Press the left hamstring into the earth as you twist. Look over your right shoulder. Three more breaths here. One more breath in. Get taller, and then exhale. Release. Now, I'm going to take that same counter twist, both hands to the left side of the body. So my inner right thigh is sitting on my right tricep. And just lean into it, right? If you're not ready for the arm balance, which I don't think I am even on this side, maybe. Yeah, and then you can just lift. But I don't want to push it, but that's the arm balance. And then when you're ready, just extend the legs out in front of you. And then just slowly make your way onto your backs. And then bring your knees in toward your chest. Take your arms out wide. Take up some space. And we'll do one little last bit of twisting, right? Just a nice easy spinal twist, but with a little core engagement. So press the inner thighs together, and then just drop the knees to the left. Keep the shoulder blades in contact with the earth. So if you feel your shoulder blades lift as the legs fall, back off a bit, right? So let them fall. They may or may not touch. That's not the goal. The intention is just to drop the knees, keeping the right shoulder blade in contact with the earth. Feel that twist. Slowly come back to center. Take the knees, keep the inner thighs pressing. Take the knees over to the right. Again, left shoulder blade stays in contact. As soon as it starts to lift, back off with the twist. So just a little more core engagement versus where we would just have our feet on the earth and knees falling over. Let's do this with breath now just a few times. Come back to center. Exhale left as you take your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. One more time to the right. Come back to center. Take the knees over to the right. Good. Come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. And try to bring your forehead toward your knees. Maybe wrap your forearms around the shins. Curl yourself up into a tiny little ball. Squeeze your fingers and your toes, your eyes and your nose. Take a breath in together. And then like a slingshot, let it go. Shavasana. So the beginning of our practice, we had this intention of clearing away anxiety, stress, toxins from the gut, right? So that we can come back to understanding intuitively through our gut instincts what we need for ourselves, for our families, in this crazy time that we're all experiencing. You just notice if any of that has happened for you. So that pit in the stomach has diminished. That sense of anxiety has disappeared. Just a way for you to just clear the path to take care of yourself without being clouded by all the information that's being thrown at us right now. Start to feel the weight of your head, your shoulders. Feel the weight of your feet and your hands. Allow the belly to soften. And lose all effort in breathing. Just come back to that natural, spontaneous breath.
start to awaken. Maybe by adding some small movements back into your fingers and your toes. Open your eyes, wiggle your nose. And take a full stretch. Reach your arms overhead. Point and flex your feet. And then start to draw your knees in toward your chest. And then just roll off to one side just for a brief pause here. Hope for all of us is that we maintain a sense of clarity, a sense of our own intuition as we go through these next few weeks, maybe even months before we realize what this new normal potentially could be, that we have no control over. And the best way to do this is get back to the mat every day, resetting intentions, resetting your gut instinct, clearing your mind. Start to make your way up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands into your heart center. And let's do this. Let's share in the sound of Om for all the moms out there. Right? Maybe open your window so your neighbors can hear. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Let it go. Ha. Inhale. Bring your thumbs to your forehead and look up to the sky. May the rest of your day be filled with love, peace, clarity. Let's bow together. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Happy Mother's Day, all of you. We miss you. Hope to see you very, very soon. Stay safe, stay well. Get out for a nice, beautiful walk. It's gorgeous out today. My mom, I don't know about you guys, my mom still is reluctant to have us over. She's literally listening to the governor, and she's going to take it to May. She's got a date in mind, May 22nd. So I haven't, Christine and I both haven't hugged our moms in weeks and weeks and weeks. I'm sure that's the same for all of you, but hopefully some of you get to see your moms today and be able to enjoy family if you haven't been able to. Love you guys. Peace.